mythologies of rock and roll.
Well, hello and welcome to the Daily Atheist Morning Show. I am your host. I'm a Goa'uld and I have possessed Chris. Anyway, so good morning, everyone. It's Sci-Fi Friday. We're going to talk about Stargate SG1, Stargate and SG1, various things. There are several different series and movies and stuff like that. We're going to visitate upon that. Rion is going through it for the first time, and I'm excited to hear what she and Hubs have to say about it. We'll talk about those things and more whenever we get back. Remember, it's Friday. Let's do the thing. Boop. The ship has been damaged. I'm adrift. No help in sight. At least life support's working. Okay, so much for life support. At 2 communications. At least if I'm going to die in the deep, dark black of space, I can watch the Daily Atheist Morning Show. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Yes, I have my wonderful co-host Rion here. There she is. Look at that. Look at all.
Oh, wow.
The Daily Atheist Morning Show, live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern. We are back. All right, here, let me bring up my co-host, Rion. Good morning. You look fantastic this morning.
Oh, thank you. I'm ready to travel to another galaxy, I guess.
That's awesome.
Well, actually, it's the same galaxy, but to another world.
There you go. Another world, far, far away.
Yes.
Yes, it is the same galaxy. That's good. That's good that you know that. The original, if I remember, the original... Anyway, we won't go there just yet. Good morning. Have you had a good week? We'll get to the Star Trek or Star Wars, Stargate part of things in a minute, but how's your week been?
It's been okay. Yeah, it's been all right. Nothing terrible for me personally. Personally, I'm okay.
Everybody getting settled in?
Everyone's
your little hacienda?
To the best of our ability, yes, getting settled in. Still have a lot of work to do, but it takes time. We'll get through it.
It's a process.
It's a process, man.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. Do you have any major plans for the weekend? Any sinning or blaspheming you'd care to share with us?
Oh man, maybe I'll record a video. Maybe that's probably the only sinning I'll get up to.
I think I'm probably going to do the same. I'm going to try to record a video. I'm trying to do a thing here. I keep clicking the wrong freaking thing. There we go. Yeah, awesome sauce. Let me say hello to everybody in the chat. Good morning, John Hudson, Diana Goa'uld. Nice to see you again. It's been a day or 3. God. Austin Sims, thank you for joining us. Equas, Austin, it's nice to be collaborating with you as well. Thank you for that. Theoretically, nice to be here. Ember is here. The Christians want rapture. We just want to take a trip on alien transit, but everybody wants off this planet. No doubt. They're very true. Good morning, Ember. When this stream is over, it'll automatically kick you over to Ember's stream today. And also tonight, we're going to be having a fundraiser over on Skeptic Haven. Join us for that. It's going to start at 7 p.m. Eastern. I will be opening, I believe. Me and Neil, the 604 Atheist. Will be
you and Neil? Sweet.
Yeah, me and Neil. That's awesome. I know. I'm very excited. Let's see if I can get this thing. Damn it, Jim. There we go. No, it don't look good. It don't look good. Anyway, it's going to turn that shit back down. Just what the hell's going on, man? Anyway, so, yeah. What do you guys think? Let's see. Yes, she is the goddess. Right-handed Sith is here. Good morning. Right-handed Sith. It's been a day or 3. Has it been a day or 3? It has been a day or 3. I hope you're doing well.
Yeah, it has been a while. Where you been?
Equus asks if we could mention the fundraiser today. Yeah. The links are down below. It actually says fundraiser right there.
Nope. Not going to mention the fundraiser that's tonight. And Chris and Neil are starting it out. I'm not mentioning it. So.
No power in the verse can make me mention it. Nope. I don't know what the hell I did.
Be there or be square.
There we go. Yes, be there or be square.
I hope we get some donations on when I'm hosting. That's my biggest fear. I mean, I'm gonna donate at that time, of course, because
Yeah.
But I'm just hoping.
I'm hoping. Yeah, you're gonna donate at that time.
Yeah, but at least I got something.
Gotcha. That's way to be. John Hudson says, well, if Neil is going to be there, I might pop in for a few. Neil's all right. Don't tell anybody I said that. SNHTA is rendering for tomorrow, and I may do health update stream. Cool, Dave. That's cool.
Hi, Dave.
Anthony Fremont. It's been a while. I worship the god of semiconductors and never met a transistor I didn't like. Me either. Truth. Right-handed Sith is cat sitting for a friend for the weekend, so you get Wi-Fi for a few days. Awesome sauce. Way to go.
Excellent.
T is Star. I know we got a lot of new names, some old names I haven't seen, new names. T, good morning. T says Star Trekking across the universe. Yes, we certainly are. Let me get to some of the goodies real quick. Let me ask you, how far, Miss Ryan, have you gotten in Stargate?
Okay, so we're season 3, and the very last episode was, I believe, Forever and a Day.
Season 3, Forever Today. I'm bringing it up here. I just kind of want to get an idea of where you are. It's been a while since I've seen it, and it's a long haul, really, to be honest, going through it. Into the Fire, Seth. Remember we were talking? You saw this episode, Seth, where we talked about Seth, Satesh, and it showed you the Egyptian gods and the hierarchy and all that cool stuff.
The hierarchy.
Legacy, huh? Hierarchy.
It was making fun of the way I say it.
Oh, yes. Learning curve, point of view. You've got to see some good ones. Dead Man Switch. I really enjoy Dead Man Switch.
Yeah, that
with
was
the bounty hunter.
Yeah, the bounty hunter.
He played the original Flash Gordon back in the 70s or whatever. The blonde Flash Gordon. Flash. Yeah, that's him.
Oh, damn.
Every now and then, me and the wife will be like, we got to do it. We're choiceless.
Have no choice.
Choiceless. And that's where we get that from. If you know who we're talking about, he uses that phrase occasionally. He's choiceless. Choiceless. Yes. So Diana Goa'uld. All right. So that is very cool. Rules. You're powering right through. You're almost done. And if you've, let's see, Foothold, Ergo. You got to see Ergo. Ergo is one of my favorites.
Ergo, what is that, from season 2 or
season 3?
Oh, it is season 3.
Oh, what did you say the last one you saw was?
The last one I saw was Forever in a Day. So the one where Daniel's wife got murked.
Well, in case you didn't know this, Daniel was actually dating the woman who plays Sha'Rah in the series.
Oh, for real?
They were dating when the show was started. So they were like really into each other. And really, and then so you saw how they did in the beginning. But over the year or so, they kind of separated and things didn't work out. And, they killed her character off. Season 3, episode 10, Forever Today. Not one of my favorite episodes. Yeah, not one of my favorite episodes. I just have to say.
Yeah, I kind of was upset how Maddie was with Teal'c, but somebody kills your mate. But hers.
So Forever Today, that's a good one. Now, you did see the first time they actually addressed Christianity. Demons.
Yeah, it was not good.
They don't pretend to be God. They pretend to be the devil.
Right?
And
like,
humans.
Damn. Like, that was the old switcheroo. Sheesh.
Yes. What
a way to trap them with fear. Yeah, that was a very, creepy episode. And the what was he called? The one with the ring. He wasn't the father, but he was kind of like
the leader dude. Yeah.
The leader dude with the ring. And then he ends up getting possessed by the Goa'uld.
Goa'uld, yes.
Yeah, the Goa'uld. Yes. I was like, oh shit.
That is cool. You've seen some very good episodes. That's awesome. You got to see Legacy, where I guess Legacy is
yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff, a lot of good episodes there.
Yeah, poor Daniel.
Poor Daniel. Yeah, he goes through a lot. He really goes through a lot.
He did really well acting that out.
Yeah, and that's what I was talking about. He does. This actor does a fantastic job, and you'll see him going through these really difficult, roles, scenes throughout this show, and he does a fantastic job.
I like the one where they had the alternate universe or whatever, alternate reality, and she was Sam.
Yeah.
Samantha was married to Jack. And And they ended up kissing. I was like, oh, okay. She's like, oh, you're not him. I was like, oh, burn.
Not the same. Not
Burn.
the one. Not the one. Yeah. That's good to know. One of the things that you'll see, there's some episodes coming up in season 4, I believe, that are really good. One of my favorite episodes is let me go find it. Argo, of course. So you're coming up on Argo. Argo is fantastic. I love Argo. It's really funny. It's a cute episode. Do you remember I was telling you that Dom DeLuise's sons do a lot of cameos through? They run it, they produce it, they direct these shows.
Yeah.
Ergo, Dom DeLuise actually appears. You get to see Dom.
For
DeLuise.
real?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Window of Opportunity. Episode 4 or episode 6 of season 4, Window of Opportunity. Don't peek. Just know it's my favorite. It's my favorite episode of so many different episodes. You'll get it. You'll get there. It's fun. Let's see.
Yeah, I've really enjoyed the characters. I see what you mean now about how almost intentionally that Jack is a little dense, because in one of the episodes just recently, Sam was explaining something and she's like, so you know what that means? And even I knew what she meant. And I'm not that smart. And he was like, no, I don't. Yeah. I was like, oh, damn. Okay. So they're really like.
Was he paying attention?
Yeah. He
Did he care? He comes into this with you know what? I really have no interest in the science or any of that business. I just want to go do the thing. He has no interest in that.
He's always like, just explain it to me as if I'm 5.
But if you remember the opening episode, where do they find him? They find him on top of his house looking through a telescope at stars. He's like smarter than he puts off. I guess he couldn't help it. He can't help but be smarter than he puts off. Thank you, Rainbow Ash says we both look great today. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Appreciate you. Yeah,
appreciate you.
Thor was worst. He hated wolves. Thor. I enjoy. Have you gotten to see Thor's hammer?
The machine or whatever that strikes the is it the Goa'uld as they come through or whatever?
Yeah. So you got to see that. Cool. I don't know if at that point you actually get to see who the do you actually get to see who the Asgard are in that one, or
the Greys or whatever?
Yes. Okay. Because I don't want to spoil it.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So now Thor will go on throughout the whole show and be he's a hero. He's one of the awesome ones.
Yeah, even in the alternate reality, I'm pretty sure that's who they called to come back and take care of the Goa'uld as they were
to try to help
destroying. Yeah, and they did. As soon as they started, they saw their ship coming. They were like, we got to skedaddle.
Yeah. Now, was there one? Okay. Was it? Okay, so there's one with Thor where you meet Thor for the first time. They go back to that place later. They go back to that land. And I don't know if you've seen that one, because actually it's not. I'll just look and see. It's a good episode.
I'm not sure. I know we've met them like at least 2, maybe 3 times. I know there was a time with Jack where he like conversates with them, and then there's the short blip in. Yeah, so 2, maybe 3 times. I don't know.
Okay, gotcha. So Thor's chariot, that's the one. And in Thor's chariot, that's not the alternate universe. That's when the real Thor and them, or the Thor and them, find out that the Goa'uld are where they shouldn't be. And he comes along and, I don't know if that happens in an alternate universe. They may happen in there too.
Maybe I have it.
But at least in the beginning, the Goa'uld will not mess with the Asgard at all. I really enjoy that. It's good stuff.
Yeah, they were like, time to run. They didn't think twice. They were like, gots to go.
Yes, they were. I don't know who the guy was, the actor who did that one, but there are several actors. You saw Barclay from Star Trek Voyager, the actor who played Barclay.
Yes.
the gamekeeper.
Mm-hmm.
Not one of my favorite episodes. It was okay. You got to see Daniel Jackson's parents die over and over again.
Oh yes, that episode where they were reliving
Yeah.
a certain moment, and the guy was like, "Aren't you excited about this? You get to fix your past." Like, nah, bro. Nobody wants to relive like a terrible moment over and over to
That's right.
fix it, knowing you actually didn't fix it. And then, if anything, if you did fix it in that like fake reality, then when you like all is said and done in your real reality, you'd be like, well, goddamn, I could have done something and I fucking didn't.
Right. That's right. That makes
me feel worse. In fact,
very true. Very. I don't think. Have you seen any of the? You've seen Spirits, Touchstone. That's a good one. Have you seen The Fifth Race? You have seen The Fifth Race.
Have I seen The Fifth Race?
Season 2, episode 15. That's when Jack gets all the stuff put in his brain, where he's the one who's advanced enough to get the stuff put in his brain, and the Asgard have to pull it out at the end of the show. Wow. Holiday is the one where, what is it? How do you say his name? Marchisio?
Oh,
Marcello. Uh-huh. I didn't care for One False Step. That was a boring one. There were some interesting ones out of mine. I don't think you've seen that one, though. Let me see. First season, I think, is really rough. Emancipation sucks.
The
Broken Divide sucks. The First Commandment sucks. The Cold Lazarus sucks. Man, these are hard episodes. In the Nox, you get to see Quark.
Yes, and I did enjoy that.
Gotcha.
I like the Nox. I mean, they've come back to save those other people.
Yeah, the jerk people.
Yeah, the jerk people. The guy who's, I think, and that guy, I don't know his name, but he always seems to play a jerk. So it's almost like when you see him, you know, he's just going to be a jerk.
He just looks like a douchebag, doesn't he? Yeah. Now, in the Torment of Tantalus, that's one of my favorite episodes where the guy goes back. The guy, Ernest, went back in the 50s, went through the Stargate and got trapped on this planet. And he's been there all alone for all these years.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And he's a little old man. He's naked. They don't realize. That's one of my favorite episodes.
Yeah, that one was pretty wild. That was a shame. That was a real shame. He got
wasn't it?
There. Yeah. I mean, hey, at least he lived.
And Daniel Jackson almost got stuck there too. Because he was trying to, he just didn't want to get drawn away. Fire and Water is good. Like you said, you've seen Hathor, so the Hathor's a good one.
Oh, is that the one where the planet was like starting to fall apart?
Which one?
The Torment of Tantalus, where the guy got left behind. They just so happened to get there as the planet's falling apart, but there's all this cool information, and Daniel wanted to. Okay, yes, I do remember that.
And the thing is, you know, had he stayed and not gotten killed, well, the machine was going to be destroyed anyway. So he'd have been there without a machine, without a Stargate home, looking at the dirt, wondering how he's going to get by.
Right.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true. Neurogeezer says Daniel Jackson wanted to get stuck there. Again, you know, kind of assuming he would be able to have that information and go through it. But the old guy talked him out of it. Very, very true.
Yeah, it's not worth it if you learn all the information but can do nothing with it, and you're just stuck there and you die, and it dies with you. Congratulations.
True. That was a good one. That's one of my favorite episodes. Solitudes was a good one. That was the one where they find the second Stargate in Atlantis.
Oh, right. Yes.
Antarctica. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole time you think, oh no, they're somewhere on some other planet, you know, and then at the end you find out they're just on Earth.
And it makes you wonder, I mean, how do you know that there's not another one?
Oh, right. There could be. Locked Online, my hands no longer work well enough to play these controller mouse breaker type games. You know, I find the older I get, I'm not very good at video games as much as I used to be either. I like go into a room and I'm like, I'm going to do this. Normally, like you change weapons and shoot this and you do this and do this. And I remember being a kid being able to do that shit. Now I'm just an old man punching buttons. What the hell? Anyway, yeah. So
I miss it when it was like the times of Mortal Kombat, and all you had to do was like up, down, like left, right, and then in you know, She-Ra would do this really crazy move.
yes, that's right.
So simple.
There, but for the grace of God. That's the episode you were talking about, the alternate universe where Daniel Jackson sees how the Goa'uld are attacking Earth. Jack gets killed in that one, doesn't he? By Teal'c. Because Jack sends a bomb through just before, right at the beginning of the show, Jack sends a bomb through to Abydos, killing Teal'c's family. And then whenever Teal'c gets there and they take over and they're trying to come down, the alternate universe Teal'c's family, when he comes down there, Jack tries to talk sense into him, but he's not very happy because he just killed his family. So he turns a big gun on him. You don't remember that one?
No, I don't. I don't know why.
No.
I don't.
Yeah, that was the one, like I say, where they touch the mirror, where Daniel touches the mirror and goes through. Yeah. And he sees how, because just as he gets there, the Goa'uld are attacking Earth and they're fixing to take over the mountain.
Right.
Yeah,
I do remember part of maybe I was just half watching, I mean, that does happen.
It's good stuff.
That happens from time to time.
It does. Now, you did get to see politics, Ronnie Cox. You may remember Ronnie Cox from Star Trek, The Next Generation, during the two-part episode when Picard gets taken over by the Borg for the first time.
Okay.
This is Ronnie Cox, the guy who come in and he was the jerk who trying to shut down the SG-1 because they were too expensive and that kind of guy. That guy, the politician.
Yeah, he was annoying at AF.
He's the actor who came in and was played the captain and took over the Enterprise.
Oh,
yeah, Captain Jellicoe.
Jellicoe.
He's the one who made Diana Troy finally start wearing real uniforms.
Oh, that dick. Okay.
Yeah. He was a dick there too. He was a dick there, but that was actually on Marina Sirtis's request. She wanted to wear regular uniforms, which is cool. But the rest of his thing, you're right. He didn't get along. He had a different way of doing things, and his style was not the same as Picard, and it really ruffled a lot of feathers. But he has since become kind of a hero in the Star Trek Trekkie-verse. Not like they compare him to Picard, and that's just exactly it. If you don't look at how Picard does things, this guy's a pretty good captain. He just got he's got his own way of doing it. He's a little more strict than Picard in certain ways, but and it was a pretty good deal. I need to go back and watch it, to be honest. It's been so long,
To remember. Yeah, same with me. Yeah. I just didn't like how that he was the one who played the politician.
The
senator.
Yeah.
Okay. I just didn't like how he was like, oh, I'm here to give a fair trial, whatever it was. And like he had already basically his mind made up.
You're right.
Like, yeah, right. You're not being fair, bro. You already know what you think.
He is absolutely a bad guy in this, no doubt. But he does play a bad guy very well. To say, So the Serpent's Lair, you got to see that one in the Line of Duty. You got to see that Samantha Carter has had a Goa'uld.
Yeah, what's this? Gelinor.
Jalanor, yeah, something like that. Yeah.
The one that lived inside her.
And you got to see some good episodes, good stuff. The Need, Walking Through a Forest on Saves the Life of a Beautiful Princess. I didn't care for that one very much. It's low rated, so I wasn't the only one. Message in a Bottle was kind of a cool one. This season 2, Bane.
Oh yeah, that one where the thing stabs Jack through the chest. That.
Oh yeah. Yep, Message in a Bottle. That's interesting stuff. So let me ask you, what does Hubs think? Well, what's his? Has he got a favorite series that you guys have watched yet? Or
I haven't asked him what his favorite series is. I should ask him to find out which he prefers. I'd be interested in knowing.
Yeah, whose character is, it's kind of, you really can't compare Stargate to Battlestar Galactica. They're just kind of not the same. They're not the same. You can enjoy both. It's like without feeling the need to, you probably never even thought about comparing the two of them.
Right. Yeah. And people tend to do that though at times, compare shows and whatnot. And I mean, there are times where it's probably necessary because there is so much similar and they probably were trying to bite off or, be inspired by, if you will. But yeah, for something like Stargate and Battlestar Galactica, I don't think there's nothing really similar other than they're in space sometimes.
They are in space.
Battlestar Galactica, they're practically in space all the times and sometimes on the Stargate. They're in space.
Now, in your show, let me see how far you've gotten in. You've got Bane. You're in season 3 now. Let me go to season 3. Out of Mine. Oh, you've seen that was a good one. Out of Mine, 1969 wasn't a bad one. The reason why I'm looking is because Stargate SG-1 is a show about modern times. Now, Star Trek is a show about 300 years in the future, 200 to 900, whatever, depending on the series you're watching. So they're not really different. But if you want to get to Star Trek level technology in today's world, you get that with Stargate. We get that with Stargate as they go through the show. It's pretty cool. Which Battlestar, the good one or the shitty remake? Says Right-Handed Sith. I really enjoy the shitty remake. I like it. I do. I enjoy the old one for what it was. It inspired me, all that business. But yeah, I really like them. Again, I don't really, you really can't compare them. They are nothing alike. I mean, they're just a shadow of it's a basic, if you've even seen, you haven't seen the original one.
No.
Yeah, it's just, I dig it though. It's cool. That's where Apollo and Starbuck, that they've made their thing. It's good stuff.
Yeah, I truly loved Battlestar Galactica. I would certainly watch it again.
Oh yeah. Let me ask you, what did you think of the Stargate movie? It's a little different than the Stargate series.
Very different. Well, I love the guy who played Jack. No, excuse me, Daniel in the movie. Yeah. What's his name? Oh, he kind of just is able to play that eccentric type character. He's just really good at that. Yeah,
I forget his name.
Oddball. Authoritative oddball, if you will. But
he does a good job. He does.
So that was hard for me at first, but then I feel like Daniel pulled his weight in the show. So now I like Daniel just as much. Like we're cool. Me and Daniel are cool now.
Yeah, they had to get him away in certain aspects of it. Let's see. They had to get him away. James Spader. Damn it. We knew we'd get there. They had to get away from the way James Spader played Daniel Jackson. James Spader played Daniel Jackson. He was a little distracted all the time. He was smart, but but he's always sneezing, always having the problems. And Michael Shanks, I mean, he's a little more, I want to say alpha male type than James Spader, if you know what I mean. He's more, because James Spader's like a delicate frame back then.
He's more sure of himself, I feel, in many ways. Like he's not afraid to be honest and to be blunt and to say what he thinks. And Spader was a bit more of that eccentric, roundabout, I'll get there somehow kind of speech. Yeah, like talks around stuff a lot.
Yes. But
I just for the movie, I thought I really enjoyed it. But if it were like an everyday for this show type of behavior, I probably would have got annoyed.
It would have gotten old pretty fast. Him always needing tissues or some business. Occasionally he would revisit it. Like every now and then you'll see he'll do something. But they don't go crazy with it. So I really enjoy how Michael Shanks is doing it.
Yeah, I prefer him with the longer hair. I like his almost hippie-ish kind of hair, in the beginning of, well, not the beginning, but like second season, I guess, is where it's really long, and then they eventually.
Michael Shanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's more
pretty, wasn't he? It's pretty.
Yeah, he has nice hair, and it just flops around and stuff.
I know. It's gorgeous. It was gorgeous hair. You can't deny him that. Goodness gracious. Good morning, Kelly Laughlin. Thank you for joining us. Ned Braden is here. Star Trek should have made episodes involving corrupt Federation admirals. They did, in fact. I wish that it would have at least tried. Have you watched Deep Space Nine? In Deep Space Nine, there's actually a part where an admiral tries a coup on the Federation. He tries to use the fear of the Dominion War, the fear of the Dominion. They're not attacking, but he's trying to use the fear that they're going to attack and trick people into thinking they're attacking so he can take power. And he actually gets another starship involved and has it attack the Defiant, gets its ass kicked by the Defiant because the Defiant was built to fight. That's what it was built for. The other ships were not. You never met the Defiant. The Defiant comes in season 3. It's a ship built just to fight.
That far.
Yeah.
I wonder if I can remember exactly where I made it to.
Yeah, that'd be good to know. Let me know. I'll tell you how far you were from getting to the good shit, because it does. It gets good. So those of you who, let's see, whoever mentioned it, yeah, they do actually have that. In Star Trek: The Next Generation, they also have, pardon me, excuse me, guys. They also have an episode that was going to be the big baddie, the Borg, where some admirals and captains come together in secret and they conspire with, and they get Picard and they're like, hey, something's going on with the Federation. And, there's all kinds of corruption in the Federation that they have to go stop. So it kind of happened, but it wasn't. Yeah. Secular Freelandist, I like the episode where the weird parasites infiltrated Starfleet. Yeah, that's the one. That's exactly the one. Those were going to be the Borg. But the destruction of that one lieutenant guy with his head, I don't know if you remember this, all these little parasites were in him. One of them crawls up his arm and he takes it in his mouth and it goes in like that. And then they put lasers on his brain and his head explodes. That was too much for Star Trek, for the people for the creators of Star Trek at the time. So they didn't revisit that. That's why one of the reasons why they came up with the Borg, which I really enjoy. So the Defiant, what's that?
The Borg are so good.
Yeah, they really are. They do some good shit. Let me see if I can find something. And especially if you've watched the Voyager, if you're familiar with Voyager, the Borg are, they're all the way through it, starting in season 3, the end of season 3, I believe. No, even season 2, start of season 3. Let's go here. Let's see. Let me just see if I got something. I am looking for something. You know what? Matter of fact, let's take a break real quick, and I'm going to look for something. And whenever we come back, I'll show you guys something. So I'm gonna let's go with the post-mortem. We'll be back in just a minute. And you have a loved one who's on their deathbed, but they've yet to give themselves up to the Lord?
Are you sure you don't want to come to Jesus?
No.
This is your final chance.
No. Worried they're headed to the fiery pits of hell.
Your very last chance.
No. I've been wicked and sinful. I deserve to burn in the hot place.
As you wish. Farewell, my heathen husband.
Farewell, my... Well, fear not, my wayward child. Introducing Father Flanagan's line of post-mortem baptismal kits. No more worries about being miserable alone forever. Be a good Christian and share that eternal pain and suffering with the ones you love. I'm in hell. Not as hot as I thought it'd be. Kind of feels like Houston, minus the humidity. Hello. My favorite drink crafted to perfection. Ooh, and some dank ass weed.
I can't bear to be down on my face chanting, holy, holy, holy is the Lord, every day, all day, for all eternity, by myself.
Wow, is that George Carlin? And Alan Turing, look at that. Carl say, oh, I am so honored. You've been my hero since I was a kid. Neil deGrasse Tyson, what are you doing here? Oh, I get it. I get it. Schrodinger's heathen. Very cute, you. Very cute. That's fantastic. Oh, what is that? What is? It's holy water. Oh, it burns. No, this isn't where I want to be. Pabst Blue Ribbon and a Marlboro? No! Father Flanagan's post-mortem baptismal kit. Dead kid tested, Mother Teresa approved. Is that the Pope and John Paul? Jim Jones and Jimmy Swaggart, huh? I can see that coming. Neil deGrasse, what are you doing? Holy, holy, holy is the Lord. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord.
Thanks, Father Flanagan.
Damn them to an eternity in heaven for only $59.99. They wouldn't appreciate it, but you'll feel better, and that's the point, isn't it? Get yours now. Your heathen loved one's time is running out. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord. This is some bullshit. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord. All right, we are back. Let's see. Massey was talking about the why it was too much for the producers of Star Trek. As you can imagine, the blowing head, the blood, and all that. Star Trek doesn't even normally deal with blood very much at all, let alone to have an exploding head in the middle of a Star Trek.
Yeah.
The Next Generation. So it was a little too much for them. But the thing actually just kind of they just disappeared as a bad guy. We never heard about them again. I would like to play something for you guys. So if you will, let's Ryan, get ready to watch this right here. Because you have to turn on your sound or some business.
Okay.
This is from the episode Sacrifice of Angels. I'll probably get a content strike, of course. Can you hear it? You cannot hear it. Let's go back. Back.
That's one down.
Can we take the other three?
I tried.
We've lost our shields. Forward shields are down to 15%.
Wouldn't this be a good time to clone?
The cloaking system's fried.
Auxiliary power to weapons. We're going to fight our way out of this.
Bring on.
It's the Klingons, sir. They're here. Captain, the Klingons have broken a hole in the Dominion lines.
Dax, can you get us through?
I'd love to try.
So,
Wowsies, Klingons saving the day.
Who'd have thought?
Who'd have thunk it? Yeah, it's weird to
Who'da
watch
thunk
some of the, other Star Trek where they're not friends.
Yeah.
And and like, oh God, they are formidable. I would not want to be. I would not want to be fighting the Klingons. Them two
That
dick
one-
peoples.
To get them on your side was pretty cool. Let's see.
Yes, definitely the kind of peoples I would want on my side. Don't want to piss them off.
Season 6. Deep Space Nine. That's good shit. Boom, ba-dum. Deep Space Nine was pretty epic, says Diana Goa'uld. Yes, it was. The graphics. If I remember right, that was the largest, most complex computer-generated sci-fi battle scene up until that point. Let's see. Q. Oh, why did he never return? Because he got his ass kicked by Cisco. No need to wipe out the Klingons when you have a bidet. That's a good one. Expecting SG1, but I ain't going to complain about Deep Space Nine. I know they're pretty good. That was strange looking SG1. Says Matt Pig. Good morning, Matt. Good afternoon, Matt Pig. I know, right? Well, we were just kind of talking. I've been singing this praises of Deep Space Nine, and
We're flip floppers. We can't help ourselves.
Good shit. Let's see. Oh, so somebody in the chat mentioned I should do a Hallowed or the Ori skit. That sounds like fun.
What is that?
I'm working with some technology right now, the DaVinci Resolve, and I'm trying to. Oh shit! I'm trying to get me some Goa'uld eyes and voice.
Ooh, fun.
Yes, we'll see how that goes. So Deep Space Nine. Stargate. Back to Stargate. Miss Non Sequitur says Deep Space Nine is the best Stargate series, but Janeway was the best captain, despite the fact that she murdered Tuvix. You covered a lot of ground right there, Aaron, all in one statement. You know.
Listen, I have to tell you, I told you before, I was not a fan of Felix. What was his name? Neelix. I was not a fan of Neelix.
Yeah.
And I definitely preferred Tuvix.
If they could have kept Tuvix and Tuvok, you know, had they traded just Tuvix with Neelix, I think that'd have been okay.
I'd been okay with that.
Vala and Ball, let's talk Stargate. Yes, Ball. Let me see. I'm going to do something. I'm going to do this, and I'll see if I can find something for you guys.
Flanagan!
Yes, sir. Very disturbing, I know.
Fetch me Father Flanagan.
Your Highness.
You are in the presence of His Holiness, the Puppius Maximus, guardian of the sacred fire hydrant, defender of the holy tennis ball, and eater of the golden kibble, Pup Oliver Poopsalop the Fifth.
Your Popedom, I heard you have a bone to pick with me.
Condoms, Father Flanagan?
No, thank you. I've got plenty.
That's what I mean. Why are you selling condoms?
Oh, you mean our Faro Sombrero line of condoms? Understood.
You know how we feel about those around here.
Well, they're not to be used by the Catholics, of course.
Not for Catholics?
No, they're part of our Sinner Gonna Sin lack of faith outreach program.
A sinner gonna what?
It's like getting the tithe, but from the heretics and the heathens and the atheists.
Oh, well, when you put it like that.
But, Your Highness, this will reflect very poorly on the church.
True. You know what this means, Flanagan?
Warning label, a warning label on the box, not for Catholics in big letters.
Too subtle.
Instant purgatory if used by Catholics.
I like it. Divine branding.
Excellent, your Popedom. Will there be anything else?
That will be all. You may leave.
Sorry. Yes, we're back. Okay, I got to show you. This is one of the things I want to show you. Again, I'm probably going to get a content strike for this one. But this is Ball from Stargate and the way we meet him.
Unscheduled off-world activation.
Stop. That's not what I wanted to share. Stop. Share.
Oopies.
Okay, the very best of Lord Ball. All right, so here we go. You're going to see some of Lord Ball. We're not going to watch, obviously, the whole thing, but I enjoy it. Let's do the thing.
I am Ball.
I am Ball.
That's it? Just Ball?
Ball. From the spaceship, Ball?
Lord Ball. His words, not mine.
That's a double. Oh, God. Okay, that's redundant. Just that. Okay, that one.
As in Bocce.
Stand out, boys.
Ball, buddy. We're just talking about you. All good.
Do not know the pain you will suffer for this impudence.
I don't know the meaning of the word. Seriously. Impudence, what does that mean?
So there you go. That's the first. That's Ball. I really enjoy Ball. He is fun.
Yeah, not
Mucho
bad.
fun.
Not bad. I'm actually, I could say I'm okay with how they, because he doesn't look like just like a white guy with blonde hair. So that makes me happy. That makes me happy that it's at least kind of like, even though I know it's not the Ball that we know, it's their version of Ball. I still enjoy that. Yes.
Oh yeah.
But the Lord Ball, Like that's Ball. That's Lord.
Yeah. That's
That
like
was
ATM machine.
Yeah, exactly. You
Yeah.
already got machine in the word, you ding dang.
Yeah. So he's one of my favorites. That actor does a fantastic job. Like I said, he passed away about a year ago or so.
Does it use a different word for Lord? Is that what it is? Oh, does it say Adon Baal? Kip? Sorry, just Hebrew talk, Ugaritic talk.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I said it. It is Adon Baal.
Yeah. So it's really good stuff. I think you're going to enjoy it as you continue further through it. Ball is one of the good ones. I know the evil one doesn't like Stargate, and I know why, but man, there's just such a world there that she's missing, there are some bad episodes, but man, there's a lot of good
Is
stuff.
it mainly just it's Jack's character that really
She doesn't like it. She doesn't like the look of it, the smell of it. If it comes at her sideways. Now, did you happen to notice that I sci-fi'd up our background?
with the pyramids?
Yeah, I did sci-fi up the pyramids.
Yep. Yeah, that's why I was saying the other day. I was like, I'm traveling.
No, that's not what I mean. I mean,
the thing above your head is new.
Yeah, well, that's new. That's a black hole.
Okay, yes.
There's an episode of Stargate where you'll see that.
Yes,
characters will see. Did you see the Stargate with the black hole?
We've seen that one. That one's just a few ago, I think, not too long.
Okay, gotcha. That's a good one. Yeah. So
that was a really good episode.
Yes. And then there's a planet over there in the top left, top right of the screen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I probably hadn't really noticed it because
just
that's
put those
where
up.
the text goes.
I put those up this morning. I was just kind of wondering if anybody caught them. Yeah, I started to put up just the black hole as our background. There's nothing but a black background with a black hole. It looked pretty good, but it's all right.
I like it. Looks really good.
Yeah, it's fun. I've had a good time. I got me some new graphics packs, and I'm working on some new stuff. Having some fun.
Fancy.
I'm trying to crank out a damn Halloween thing with my dogs, but we're running out of time. Halloween's around the corner.
I know.
And it's just me. I've already got all the footage I need. I just need to do more from the dogs. Anyway.
You just got to do it.
Yeah. Giles says it's a very close planet. Actually, it may not be a planet. It may just be a big moon, or it's a planet and this is the moon that we're on. There's lots of different views. You'll see in various sci-fi shows in the distance, in the background, worlds like that. Subtle, like.
Mm-hmm.
Or a gas giant. Yeah, I tried to do a gas giant. To be fair, the secular feelinist. The only reason why I didn't is because at the time I was pressed for time, and the only gas giant image I had was of either Saturn or Neptune, or Jupiter, and it was just too obvious. I was like too obvious. I wanted something a little different. But yeah, it's cool. And tonight, as a matter of fact, I want you guys to know tonight we're going to do the fundraiser. Links are in the description below.
I can't wait.
Yes, mucho excitado. We're going to be some fun. I get to work with Neil, the 604 Atheist. He's a lot of fun. So don't forget, go down there, click the link, support. If you can, throw them some coins, see if you can help them out. Very much appreciate your help. And there's another link down there to the show. So you can go click on it and have it notify you, ring the bell or some business, and then come join us. Very much. We like that.
Please.
Ember says, so because we name things weird, the first stars were population 3, and our stars today are population 1. But human weirdness aside, black holes probably came first. I'm out of context. I don't understand that. I'm sure it's smart. So because humans name things weird, that's okay. The first stars were population. I don't get the population 3 and the population 1 part. I don't understand that, but that's okay. Good morning, Hypatia Stanhope. Thank you for joining us. Hell's Bells made it. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight. Yes, it is. Thank you for joining us. And of course, Austin Sims. Good morning, everybody. As far as the fundraiser goes, I'm offering some incentive for donations. $10 simple shout out, $50 I'll tell a joke for you or give an original creative compliment. Over $50 and you get a poem. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Wow.
Strip, but yeah, you can do poems, whatever.
Oh. So maybe I need to come with I might need to come with or something to appease
there you go.
the masses. Is that what I got to do?
Some kind of plan. You gotta shill. Some kind of shilling. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I would want to do. Oh, I was going to show you Vala too. Vala is. You see, you haven't seen Farscape, and without having seen Farscape, Vala probably won't mean anything to you. It would be nice if you would get to the end of season 7, right at the beginning of season 7, stop there, go watch Farscape, and then come back. The two main characters from Farscape move over to Stargate. Not the same names or any of that business, so it's a lot of fun.
Okay.
And one of the things is in Farscape, she plays Aaron Sun, a very serious military character, very kick your ass very quickly kind of character.
I'm
Farscape, in Farscape, she plays Vala, and Vala is a very fun character, fun and full of laughs. She still kicks Daniel Jackson's ass. She's got the hots for Daniel Jackson.
Oh, okay.
And anyway, I don't want to spoil anything. So, but she does kick his ass.
I'm good.
Farscape is streaming on Prime. That's cool. What's that?
I said I'm good with that as well.
Yeah. So let me ask some of our people in the chat, do any of you have a favorite series? Have you seen Stargate Atlantis, any of you? Let me check our poll, by the way, too, and see how that's doing. That's what our poll today is about, is which Stargate series is your favorite. There's Stargate SG-1, Stargate Atlantis, Stargate Universe, or the movies. Now, the movies is kind of a broad stretch because that includes like Stargate and then Stargate movies after the series, which are nothing like the movie. But I ran out of a line. So, leave me a comment if you disagree or something. Sorry. And so far, SG-1 is leading. We've only got 17 votes.
That's it?
I know. Well, I
guess I should go. I should go. Wait, you should go vote. But is it fair that I go do it? Because I'm going to obviously.
Oh, yeah. That's the only one. Well, you could choose between Stargate or the movie, the series or the movie. Which do you prefer?
Oh,
you can do that if you wanted to. Yeah.
I would have or had I not continued with watching it, I would have said the movie. But I'm now going to say that the series is okay. It now has my stamp of approval, so it's got my vote.
Yeah, awesome. And then there are other things. I'm keen for you to get through this, and you may watch Stargate Atlantis. Heck, you guys might be watching Stargate for the next month or two. I don't know. You guys you chew them up pretty quickly, but there's 10 seasons of Stargate and then Stargate Atlantis. So you're right. That is the one. I think, was that the one we were talking about? Stargate Atlantis comes in right at the end of season 7. So you could watch, but they're not really attached for like a year or so. They don't. Yeah. Hypatia says they're watching the disc 2 of season 1 of Atlantis right now. Very cool. Yeah, they've got different characters. They kind of got similar characters. It's fun. Different baddies though, and I enjoy the different baddies. You don't have Goa'uld, and those kinds of things. You don't have. They're kind of done with those. Theoretically says don't watch Atlantis, Ryan. SG-1 and Universe is the shit. I have to say, the evil one, she's never seen Universe. Maybe I should make her watch Universe. But she did not like SG-1. She did like Atlantis. I wouldn't have watched all of Atlantis and seen how it ends had it not been for the evil one enjoying it as we were watching it. So there is that. Now, Atlantis is different. Okay, you know how Star Trek is? Like Star Trek The Next Generation and Star Trek Voyager compared to Battlestar Galactica, compared to them technology-wise, like looks, feels, that sort of thing. That was kind of the difference between Stargate Universe and the other Stargates. They just several years later, they had better technology. The graphics were better. They tried to make it look more real than Stargate, the rest of the Stargates. Let's see. There you go. Kip Davis. I just did the search for Ugaric text. You want to just, you should stop me whenever you got something like that going on and say those things, because I was just rattled.
I always have just my little conversations with people. I'm making eyes at people and winking at people. They probably have no idea that I'm actually talking. They probably have no idea that I'm talking about. No, I was just saying that because I like, this, I find the Ugaritic texts, they're important to me. So I wanted to see where it said Adon and Baal side by side, and it's not there, so I'm not sure if there's another word he thinks is being used for Lord other than Adon. But I did search for Lord, and there's really only 2 words. There's another one that might be, but that wasn't there either.
So Baal isn't his name; it's his title. What's his name?
Right, but his name is Hadad or Adad, which means like thunderer. But he's so often called Lord. That's why, like, if I say Baal, everybody knows I'm talking about Hadad.
Right. So he pretty much took it on as his first name kind of situation. I got you.
Basically.
Pragmatic humanist here. Yeah. Well, I've heard of Baal for a long time, and I never thought it was, it took Stargate for me to go, oh, okay. Baal, and now he is not exactly. Now, if you will, tell us where Baal is from. He's not an Egyptian god necessarily, right?
No, no, I don't think so. I think that he technically goes possibly back into like Mesopotamia, like
that's what I thought. Persia, something like that. Yeah.
But he's so like it's not the same God, but it is the same God. You know what I'm saying? Because that idea of a God is kind of in the current through a lot of different cultures. That fertility, that storm, that warrior. So it kind of just makes sense. They have their own version of this God. But he was very popular in Ugarit and Canaan, obviously. But I'm certain there's got to be some kind of cognate in Egypt. I'm pretty certain there's got to be.
Probably.
Where's when you need her information?
Right. Theoretically, says Baal was originally one of Ra's prominent underlords in service to him on Earth, where he was thought to be the son of El, who was in actuality Ra by the Canaanites. Yeah, so I guess it's just depends on who you ask back in the day. Baal Hadad was
Kronos has their cognate with I think El is technically Kronos, and Kronos, is that Greek or is that Roman? Who is that, guys?
Kronos I think is Greek.
So like throughout these ages, each culture kind of knows like, okay, this is our God here, but he's called that there, and vice. That's why there's just so much crossover. That's why they're so malleable is like a word I like to use. They're not stagnant like we think gods are.
Isn't that interesting? You would think if it was a single god, it would have a single face. But
very similar, but
well, they're all human faces.
Well, there's definitely that. You go back far enough to Egypt when they have mountains or whatever faces, but
that's true.
Yeah, but that's interesting how slowly but surely the gods looked more like us, acted more like us, and then until they kind of like, oh shit, that's so close to who and what we are. Now we've got to make them a little more nebulous or something.
Yeah, there's a really good, I want to say meme, but it kind of shows this, it's kind of iconography, how we go from worshiping, the sun to animals to a person in the sky to a person on the land and something like that. It's interesting, the dynamics. The things that, like, whenever we talk about the people who in Egypt worship Baal, whether they worshiped Baal or not, if he was an underling of somebody else, they may not have worshiped him. They just may have known him, revered him. That was almost certainly not the same Baal and the same Baal, at the same time. It's interesting.
Yeah. It's almost disingenuous because sometimes I hear people say, no, Yahweh's been around since the time of, he goes back to Sumeria, whatever. He goes back to Mesopotamia time or something. But
Right.
even if he did, it's disingenuous to say it's the same God because it's really just not. Just like even as much as Ashira, how much I love her, whatnot, she is not the exact same as a mother goddess from
Right.
probably very similar because you're putting those same archetypal ideas, you're projecting that into her, but there's going to be different practices and traditions and da 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 da. So
that's true. Well, one of the things you may have noticed about Stargate is that not all of the gods are, because they go through a lot of gods pretty fast. Now, Apophis, you mentioned them. Well, at least they're not regular white people. Well, Apophis wasn't. He was the big bad.
Oh yeah,
quite a few. Yeah, he's a little. I don't want to say he looks Egyptian.
He looks Egyptian.
Yeah.
He actually looks Egyptian to me, if you ask me. He's dead now. Or actually, I don't know. I should say that we think that he's dead, but probably brought back. But if he is brought back, who's to say? Because I don't know. But he might come. He could come back.
Well, throughout the thing, you'll see various other cultures, like the Minoans. At some point, there's the Minoan gods.
I love the Minoans.
Yeah. And you, I don't know how true to history some of it is. But it's interesting. I want to say you'll learn a lot by watching Stargate. I could be actually saying you'll learn a lot of the wrong things about ancient Egypt by watching Stargate. You actually have to parse through what's real and what's not real.
It could inspire you to learn more. And with the stuff I try to tell people on my channel when I make my videos, like if check me, please check me if I'm wrong. But hopefully it'll at least interest you enough to want to read it for yourself and figure it out. Which is ultimately like the best thing is to get somebody else interested in the same subject as you.
Yeah.
Geek out with somebody else.
As best you can, that's what I do anyway. But I got the wife, the evil one, into Star Trek and all that thing. Now we geek out together. We've, you know what a stained glass window kind of thing looks like? We've got the front of our house has a stained glass window. It looks like a stained glass window. It's not. But it's got a big Star Trek Delta in it. Like at night, if you were to look at our house, it looks like there's a Star Trek Delta.
So it's is it hanging in a window, or you have a window replaced with the?
It's a thing that covers the window.
Like okay. Like those vinyl, like peel-on type.
Yeah, something like that. It's like translucent though, so you can see through it. It looks like
I forget. I have them on different windows for like privacy and stuff, but they have I've seen where they've got like characters, and I mean, you name it, you can get it nowadays. That's so cool. And
she's starting a Quark's bar, a bar. She's throughout the series, the various shows of Star Trek, you'll see very odd shaped bottles. Some of them are quite unique. And this might be Altarian brandy or the Kanar bottles from Deep Space. No, you haven't seen Deep Space Nine yet. But there's various bottles, and she's collecting them. She's got a little thing in there. It's a little stand, a 3-tier stand. It's got a light inside that shines Federation blue, and she's got the new bottles that she's been. Yeah, I mean, she's really getting into it.
I love that.
Yeah,
and I like eclectic things as well. So even that's just fun because if it's strange or odd or whatever, kind of it fits.
It fits. It absolutely does. I'm very lucky in that department. Yeah. Let me do a thing here. I want to check our poll real quick. Once I'm sure it's still the same. Stargate SG1 is leading over Atlantis. Atlantis is coming in second though. Atlantis is not bad. I enjoy Atlantis. It's good. It's different. Stargate SG1 is genuinely crafted and addressing multiple philosophical dilemmas and ideas. Okay, so you've seen the episode where they go to one of Thor's worlds, and it's called Thor's Chariot, and they're running around with it. O'Neill and Teal'c are running around with this Viking dude, and I'll wait so you can.
Yeah, is this season 2?
Yeah, Thor's Chariot. Yeah, I think it is. I'm not sure. But there's a part in it where there's these Japhas. They're coming along. It's Jack and Teal'c, and this Viking dude. And Jack and Teal'c are prepared and all this stuff. And these a whole bunch of Jafar come along, and these bombs go off, boom, boom, boom. And Jack and Teal'c are, and they kill all these Jafars. And then they're like standing around going, wow, that's kind of cool. And then one of the Jafars gets up and he starts to point a weapon at Jack and them. And this Viking dude grabs his axe and he flings it and it gets the guy in the chest.
Oh, I think I did.
And then he goes, we are matched. Like, anyway, yeah, that's a good one. Let me see if I can find that Stargate.
Yeah, I just pulled. Oopsie, I need to make my window bigger. This is like.
Yeah, they probably won't find it, but it's a good. So the reason why I'm telling you that is so essentially, Jack and Teal'c take out a dozen people. This one guy takes his axe and kills one guy, and then claims to be, we're even. We're matched. So I do that with the wife. I'll go in there and like she'll clean one part of the kitchen, I'll clean the other part. I'm like, we are matched, and you know my side is nowhere near as good as hers.
We're equal now, honey.
I clean the oven. We are matched. And she's like, yeah, not
sure.
Let's see. Y'all are. Oh, he's really going on about the ball support. Oh yeah.
Oh, okay. So this is. Oh, okay. So that's the episode where they destroy the hammer.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and you were talking about it earlier, where Thor's ship comes down and they all run away. It's minutes before that happens. Whenever Jack and Teal'c take out those Jafar, and yeah, so I do that all the time. We are matched.
We are matched.
Okay,
well, I do remember that guy because he's kind of cute.
The little Viking guy.
Oh, yeah, I don't even remember who he is. I just he's cute.
Yeah,
Which at first I didn't really enjoy their helmets. But I guess they're fine now.
Which helmets?
The ones where they push the button, it goes keek kook 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 kook, and it covers.
Oh, those things.
They're just so like big and cumbersome. Yeah. I guess if you're that protected, like you don't really need to be able to move fast because But I just feel like that would bog me down.
It seemed more practical in the movies. In the movie than it did in these. Of course, obviously for money reasons, I could see why they didn't do it. And in the movie, they weren't. It was just really ahead. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Here we go. I'm gonna run this. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Let's do.
Burrito es tan bueno, it burns when I pee. Abraham had the crotch cooties and gave his sister wife to me. El ataco fue no bueno, it stings like a bee. They told me she was his sister, now I'm plagued between the knees. Pharaoh's curse, a case of penile plague. I've got the Pharaoh's curse, there's fire between my legs. Mi burrito está no bueno, a full bladder I fear. Abraham's lies and Sarai's touch have left me itching front to rear. Mi burrito está no bueno, it burns when I pee. Abraham had the crotch cooties and gave his sister wife to me. I've got the Pharaoh's curse, a case of penile plague. I've got the Pharaoh's curse, there's fire between my legs. Burrito está no bueno, a full bladder I fear. Abraham's lies and Sarai's touch have left me itching front to rear. crotch cooties and gave a sister wife to me. I've got the Pharaoh's curse, a case of penal plague. I've got the Pharaoh's curse, there's fire between my legs. I've got the Pharaoh's curse, a case of penal plague. I've got the Pharaoh's curse, there's fire between my legs.
Yes, there was a comment made by John Hudson about how Sarah really looks ready to bang, and that's intentional. Now, you might notice she's elderly because in the book she's elderly, but she's also a flirty little hoe too. Sarai, if you're watching, apologies. Anyway, dang it. My Siri triggered. Anyway, so where were we? Let's go here. And I noticed that Dr. Kip said, talking about Baal and Marduk. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's kind of what I had said kind of earlier, that simply because a god could have a name that sounds the same or could even have similar characteristics doesn't necessarily mean it's the exact same god. As far as what he said about Baal Hadad, oh yes, Kip, Dr. Kip, if you want to look through my I have tons of books, and I have several that have the transliteration so you can see what I mean. Give me just a second and I'll pull that up for you and I'll leave it in the thing. But if you go to my favorites, I have like 3 or 4 of the Ugaritic with transliteration as well. But specifically, Baal and Hadad are used practically interchangeably. So I'm not really sure about what the deities, the dictionary of deities and demons says. I do have that in here, so I should read it and look over it myself. But yeah, it's basically used interchangeably. So I don't know what to say about that.
Interesting. I just want to point out, this all came about because in that clip, Baal insisted on being called Lord Baal. Have you ever heard of the phrase Lord God? Our Lord God? It's not uncommon,
Yeah, which would be Baal El.
Yeah, something. Well, it would be Lord Baal El.
Well,
you're
Baal
using the word
Lord.
Baal is actually Lord, right? Just
Right.
like God, I'm saying, but it's actually not the same word. Lord is Lord, starts with an L. Lord, he would say Lord Baal. So anyway,
That's it's just redundant. That's what I'm saying. It's really
Yes,
redundant
absolutely.
to say Lord.
Yes.
Dr.
Yes.
Kip seems to believe that there's a possibility that in the Baal cycle, he was referred to as Lord. I'm just saying, I don't see that. But if he has some more evidence or he knows where to point to it, I'd love to see it. Just because I like to pick these things apart. That's what I do. So,
oh, no doubt. I
give
think
me information. I want it.
in the context of Stargate, Baal is taken to be the Goa'uld's first name, to be his name. His name is Baal, and that's why he goes by Lord Baal. They all go by Lord because they're supposed to be gods, right?
They're special.
But yeah. He is. Whenever you get to him, that actor, I don't remember his name. Let me find out who the actor was. And it's sad that he passed away. Marduk will come up
That's
in the
right.
show.
You said so that Baal dude passed away.
Yeah.
Oh, well, now that made me sad. Thanks for that. I'm just kidding.
Let me see here. But like I say, Marduk, we've mentioned Marduk. You talk about Baal and Marduk and all that. Marduk will appear in Stargate.
Okay. Okay.
And
That's
his,
interesting.
I don't know how you feel about Marduk, but like the god itself, if you like or disliked it, but the Marduk in Stargate met a really bad end for a very long time.
Oh, did he?
And it's cool. Let's see. Stargate actor.
I don't know. To be fair, I don't know much about Marduk other than like what's in the main stories. To be fair, about like him creating the earth out of Tiamat and the salt and freshwaters. That's practically all I know about them. Well done.
Hypatia Stanhope says, I have no feelings for Marduk. You lie. I know you're smitten. So his name was Cliff Simon, the actor who played Ball, and he died in a kiteboarding accident.
Oh, that's right. Yes, you told me that. What a way to go, man. That's
yeah. What a way to go, though, if you're into that sort of thing, you know.
Dr. Kip. So this one, Canaanite Myths and Legends, that has the transliteration. Another one that has the transliteration is Canaanite Myths and Hebrew Epics. Mm-hmm. Just so you know which ones to look up if you actually want to look into the Myths and Hebrew Epics. Okay, there you go. Sorry about my capitalization. I always suck with that. But those are good ones to start with. You could also look at Smiths. Smiths is also, and I'm sorry, you guys, I do buy books. Like I bought Dr. Kip's book. I find it very important to support scholarly work and academic research. But a lot of these texts, man, there's no way. I'm not going to buy 50 books. I just can't do it for the kind of research that I want to do. So please buy where you can. Buy Dr. Kip's book. Amazing, incredible. But for some of this old school research and the Brill stuff that's in here, that's like a $400 a book, probably. Nobody's going to be able to spend that just to find out if it says Baal and Adon next to each other, like Adon Baal. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody's going to be able to afford that. So
interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder if those books are categorized on the internet.
I don't know. And you know what? I want to say I have such a problem. Like, please support Internet Archive because they're being attacked, especially by far-right think tanks, because they don't want people having access to this kind of scholarly information. So I know he's not written any books, Bree. You got me. God damn it. I was trying to pass one over on these people, make Dr. Kip sound smart. But please, if you can support the Internet Archive, you need to do it. So many books that I've had on here, if you ever find one, like if you click through my favorites and you find one that's not available, it's unborrowable. So many of the textbooks from certain theological schools have been taken down, and I can't think of the names, but like broad sweep, like 20, 30 books that I used to have aren't available. And now I have to go like search them out and then I upload them myself. So eat it, far-right think tanks.
Screw you, dang far-right think tank people.
Seriously. Yeah, damn them to hell.
Let's see here. I encourage people to pirate my academic books, says Kip Davis. There you go. Ember, I miss C-Lab. I don't remember C-Lab. I don't think I remember that. Ocean Sci-Fi's were cool. I remember Sequest. I don't remember C-Lab. Roy Schreider, the guy who played the captain in Sequest. He also played in Jaws. I think, didn't he go full right-wing nutbag a few years back, I think? I don't know. Neurogeezer, the Christo-fascists are causing these books to disappear. Very true. They're trying anyway. Kip Davis. Okay, there we go. I see. Marduk was a boss. If you've read Genesis 1:11, you've read the Slow Kids version of his story. Okay. Genesis 1:11. Let me see what's up with that. Ryan says,
is that when he created is that when he separated the waters from the waters and created the firmament? Because that's basically what I was saying Marduk did, is he separated the waters from the waters, the fresh from the salt, created the firmament, put the space, da-da-da-da. Yeah. Okay. I feel that.
Okay.
Is that the fourth day? Yeah. Or the third or something like that?
Somewhere in there. Let's see. Let's produce vegetation, seed-bearing plants. Yeah, he's going off on that sort of thing. King James Version, in the beginning, God created heaven. This is what it's given me verses 1 through 11.
Oh, gosh.
Right. And that's why if you read Genesis, Right. This is what he's doing, though. He said, Ember, I'm sorry, it was Ember. This is what she said. If you read Genesis 1:11, 1 through 11, it probably does. That's probably the story of Marduk, the kiddie version. Now I'm interested. Ember, Secular Feelings. He was amazing in Blue Thunder. I forgot he played in that. The Jaws captain. It wasn't the Jaws captain. He was a sheriff of the town, Amityville, Amity sheriff. But it would have been cool if the Jaws captain was on there. What was his name? That actor, Michael Shaw. Amity Island. Thank you, Brie. Thank you. Jaws captain running the future sub was a choice. Yeah, that's true. but I know who you're talking about. You're talking about, it was. You're right, Roy Sham. Bad Wolf is here. Bad Wolf, good morning. Thank you for joining us. The Talking Dolphins in Sea Lab. Was it Sea Lab? Okay, they tried to do a Talking Dolphin in Sequest. It didn't work so well. It wasn't as, Sheriff Brody. That's right, Sheriff Brody. I remember, and there was that one kid, Sequest. There was the one kid actor on the show who passed away real young. Had a lot of good future ahead of him.
Ember, I usually type too fast for my brain. My fingers just do things.
Jaws captain was sheriff of Nottingham in a Robin Hood movie with Connery. Was he? Huh. Got around, I guess, huh?
Jaws was such a good movie, but that terrified me as a kid.
Oh, did it? Yeah, me too. Me too. Bad Wolf says Jonathan Brandis killed himself because of that show. I did see that he did.
What?
He did kill himself. I don't know.
Because of what show?
I'm thinking they're alleging it was Sequest. So.
Wowsies.
He was 27 years old and did not leave a suicide note. So.
Oh no!
How long was it?
What? Okay, that's a shame.
Yeah. Let's see here. Sequest. When did Sequest go on? I enjoyed Sequest. It was kind of fun. I liked it. I didn't get to watch it all. That's probably something I could do. Go back and watch it. Let's see. Sequest. So he died in 2003. And it was in 1993. So that's a whole decade after the show. He'd actually done several other things after that. I'm not sure why, though. I'd be interested to know why, if that somebody knows. The only job he could get after was the Never-Ending Story 2. One of the things, Robert Shaw was great in Devil. So yeah, he was. And the thing like Jonathan Brandis, that may have been true at the time. That after, doing Sequest, he got so typecast he couldn't find work. But there were a lot of people who had that problem. John Travolta couldn't find work. And then in the 2000s, he found work. He broke out of that. He started doing movies. And, it was just consistency. A lot of people who were typecast have gone on to get out of that or, so it wasn't undoable.
He lays does he lay low now? Does he still make movies?
I think he does. Yeah.
Does he?
He's off and on again weird, kind of a weirdo.
Yeah, he's a big Scientologist.
Yeah. Is it Scientology?
Yeah, and his one of the reasons that his son passed away is because they wouldn't get the treatment for him he needed.
Oh, really? I did not know that.
They're very weird about treatment. They think that they should be able to fix themselves, it's in their brain and they have control over it. And they've been alive for, hundreds of years. So they should be able to fix their body.
I guess they didn't, huh? Yeah, he's got several movies in 2025, 2024, three of them, four
I'm
of
so
them.
out of the movie. I don't watch
Yeah.
TV, and how that's where you get advertised what new movies are coming out. So since I don't watch TV, I never know what's out.
I will tell you here, his last few movies, High Rollers has a 3.9, Crash Out has a 4.8, Capital One, Quicksilver, I guess that's a commercial. We won't count that. The Shepherd has a 6.2, Mobland, He played Sheriff Bodie Davis, got a 5.4 for that movie.
Wait, is
Die
this out
Hard.
of 10? Or what's this out of? Is this out of
This
10?
is yes, out of 10. Yeah, these are out of 10. These are out of 10 on IMDb.
Oh, how the mighty have fallen.
Yes, so it's rating. So
Sorry.
let's see, Paradise City, Die Hard. Now, Die Hard in 2023 has a 5.2. His only film in 2022, this is John Travolta, was Paradise City, and it came in at a staggering 3.7.
Yikes.
So,
Oof. I wonder what now I wonder though, what did he make? How much money did he make for that?
Oh, probably a lot, I would guess.
That's does it get to a point where you don't care anymore? Like you're just all about that coin and you don't care about your reputation?
I don't know. Is it about that, or is it about
staying active?
The love of being on set, and these are the only people who will put him on set. One of the most prolific actors in all of Hollywood is Julia Roberts' brother. What's his name? Damn it.
Is his last name Roberts?
Yes, it is.
Is it for real? I don't think I even knew, or maybe I do know.
Oh yeah, you'll recognize him. Brother Eric Roberts. Okay, so let me go to Eric Roberts here. Eric Roberts, IMDb. He is everywhere. He will be on set for. You just call this guy. He'll be on set. Eric Roberts. Here he is. Known for 795 previous movies. He's got 92 upcoming appearances.
Damn.
So, just thought I'd, this guy here will be on your, Eric Robert. He has been everywhere. This one here is Kung Fu Slayer, 6.6. 3, a movie called 3 in 2025. This got a 9.8. Gateway to the West in 2025, 1.9. He's all over the place. He has done, oh my goodness, these are all in 2025.
Wowsies.
Pre-production, post-production. Jesus, this man is everywhere.
Yeah,
I don't know who his
is.
agent is, but yeah. So, I mean, and he's not doing it for the money.
He's a good-looking dude.
He's my understanding, he's a lot of fun to work with too. Of course, I do the acting.
Well, he does. I mean, I don't know him, but every picture I see of him, he's practically smiling, which says a lot.
Yeah. He's a kind of a laid back kind of actor, a laid back character. You know how Keanu Reeves always plays Keanu Reeves, no matter what movie he's in. It's the same thing with him. Yeah, he always plays the same kind of guy. He's a little laid back. He's chill. Sometimes he'll be mad. Sometimes he'll be angry. But he's always the same guy. It's like Keanu Reeves with an open jacket, like a sport jacket, and an open white shirt every time. Just Eric Roberts. Eric Roberts, if you're watching, man, I appreciate you. I really do. Let's see here. Oh, no, wrong Eric Roberts. There we go. Eric Roberts, actor. That's funny I said that. That's literally what his shirt, his thing is a blue sport jacket and an open. Yeah, that's a good call. Okay, anyway, Eric Roberts. He looks like he's a lot of fun from what I've heard. And he's everywhere. He's everywhere. I mean, you can't swing a dead cat without hitting this guy in the industry.
He's like the Kevin Bacon. What is it? How removed you are from Kevin Bacon or something like that, the game they play. What is that game, you guys?
What game is it we play?
There's some game with Kevin Bacon, I think, because he was in so many movies. You just pick a movie, then try to find a way to connect it back to Kevin Bacon through the actors of movies that they've played together in.
I didn't know that.
7 degrees from Kevin Bacon. Thank you, Gile.
I didn't know that. I've never. Wow.
I think it's 6 degrees. Breeze right, I think.
It's interesting. That's wow. Well, there's the standard 6 degrees of separation, which says you're pretty much 6 degrees from anybody. So Kevin Bacon would be one of those people.
And now you could definitely do it with Eric Roberts real easy, probably.
Really could. He's been around.
Uh-huh.
This guy has been around.
Of course Bree is right. Buzz.
Yes. Sir Equinox, thank you for joining us. Let me just see why. Because Weed Bro, Hypatia Stanhope, Jile finally showed up. Thank you, Jile, for joining us. I'll check. Let me check our poll real quick and just see if it's moved much. I don't think it has. Stargate SG1 is still leading. The affirmation of the day coming from the wife: the dildo of consequences rarely comes lubed. She is not wrong. And let me go over here and let's do, what are we going to do today? Let's see. We already did postmortem. You guys want, did we do goat candles? Let's do holy halos. We haven't, I'll do holy halos. So give me a break. We'll be back.
We'd be back.
And go. Next up in the bark bank, a clergyman with a holy hustle and maybe a few unholy loopholes.
Hi Barks, blessings and belly rubs to you all. I'm Father Flanagan, and today I'm here seeking $50,000 for 3% of my soul-saving startup, Holy Halos, the world's first, soon-to-be, church-approved condoms. Following the ways of the Lord can be hard and often require sacrifices of the flesh. Well, fear not, my wayward child, introducing Father Flanagan's line of Holy Halo condoms.
Hold on, Father. The church very much doesn't like condoms. How do you expect to sell these?
Well, you're right, but these aren't just any condoms. No, my furry financiers, these are permeable. But every single halo has been dipped in holy water, a divine divider between you and sin. You can finally frolic freely and still keep that sweet spot in heaven. Permeable, but dipped in holy water to keep the sin out, but let the babies in.
Let you get your stick wet without getting your stick stuck.
If you know what I mean.
Oh my! Very embarrassing every time.
So basically they don't work as condoms, but they let you get away with having sex without going to hell?
Exactly. The church gets to keep making babies, but you don't have to keep going to confession. Think of it. No more guilt, no more awkward "I'm saving myself for marriage" speeches. With Holy Halos, you can take those pray hands and turn them into lay hands.
Didn't I read that holy water is full of bacteria like E. coli? Won't this be harmful to women's health?
The words are English, but I don't understand the question.
How are you addressing the issue holy water presents for women's health?
Again, I'm not understanding.
She does that. Well, we don't get it either.
Is that mesh from a window screen?
Ah, that's a keen eye you have there, young lass. Yes. Another fine selling point, rough on the outside to increase her shame, as it should be, but soft and smooth on the inside, internally lubed and ribbed for his pleasure. We even have custom scents.
Scents? Now you have my attention. What flavors we talking? Don't pitch me that vanilla missionary nonsense, Padre.
Well, we do have virgin vanilla, but we also have miracle mint and cooing camel, and my personal favorite, sweat of the Savior.
And the Vatican, they've blessed this endeavor?
Well, not exactly. I'm still waiting on the papal decree one way or the other.
I love it, but you're asking 50 grand for only 3%. That's rough, Father, real rough.
Not running with the big dogs on this one. I'm gonna stay on the porch.
Me too. Good luck, Father. 15%.
Ouch, 15%, that's highway robbery even for the church.
Come on, Father, we're dogs. We know a bone when we see one. 10%, and we'll even bless your branding.
Look, meet me in the middle, 7%, and I'll baptize all your puppies.
7% works for me. Father Flanagan, it looks like
Wait a second, our producers say we have a special call-in bidder. Let's get him up on the screen. Folks, we have the guardian of the sacred fire hydrant himself.
Oh no.
Defender of the holy tennis ball and eater of the golden kibble, Pup Oliver Poops a Lot the Fifth.
Flanagan!
Yes, you pooped him.
50,000 at 20%.
20%?
And you get to keep calling yourself a father.
Sold to the pup in the very fine hat.
I knew you'd see it my way.
You're very wise, Your Hiney. Would there be anything else?
He may leave.
Father Flanagan's line of holy halos, ultra thin, spiritually thick. Available in 3 sizes: conservative, medium, and liberal. And we are back. Here we are. Thank you, everybody. Ember says, listen, people tell me I'm smart, and I tend to believe them because the average human is pretty dumb, to be honest. But Bree, your brain makes me feel like a village idiot. Me too.
Ain't that the truth?
I should have a village idiot hat, I think is, yeah.
I know.
Nobody expects the Oliver Inquisition. They really don't. Pope Oliver poops a lot the fifth. I've got some interesting things on the horizon with the puppy dogs. So like I say, I'm running out of time. I got to get something out for Halloween, and then Christmas is right around the corner. Thanksgiving. Should we do some Thanksgiving? Some kind of video for the dogs for Thanksgiving?
I don't celebrate Thanksgiving, but you know I love dogs in costumes.
Yeah, I get that.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Well, you know, we do the Thanksgiving with the family, the wife's family.
Yeah. It's like a family tradition. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, but I too realize that there's the truth behind the. Yeah. True enough. Five Size says, I come to the damn show when I'm low on gas. Well, thank you. Thank you.
I fill you up.
We've got plenty of gas.
We got plenty of that around here.
Excellent. So let me see. Does anybody else have anything about Stargate that they want to share? Let me ask you, do you have a favorite character? Daniel Jackson, I'm guessing. The pretty man with the hair.
Oh, I do really like Daniel Jackson. I do.
Mm-hmm.
Daniel. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. I mean, I enjoy them all for different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if anyone's really endeared themselves to me yet.
Right. It's a very good ensemble.
Mm-hmm.
You know, unlike like Discovery, where it's a one-person show and that they have people around them. This is an ensemble. And one of the things I like about Stargate is they really empower Samantha Carter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, of course, they kind of in the first episode or second episode or third, the one where they went and fought the Mongols, where she had to show and fight, and they put a veil on her and she had to kick the guy's ass. That was a little weird. That's one of the episodes I don't like because they were finding their feet. But really, she does a great job. She's awesome.
She does. Yeah, that was what was like for me and Hubs. That was what was really hard. Is there was a couple episodes where it was just that same rhetoric of like, she's a girl. She's a girl. I'm like, okay, if every episode is going to be about what she shouldn't or can't do because she's a girl in every single world she goes to, I'm not going to watch. I'm just not going to watch it.
Right.
But like I said, Hub said he's like, I looked it up. Gets better. And I was like, okay, well, let's get through it. And we must have stopped right around the right time because when we came back, it felt different.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
it felt right, like she was empowered, like Samantha was empowered, versus constantly getting the "oh, you're a woman" thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There are times where there's that one episode where Jack has her demonstrate the P90.
The P90.
The gun, their new gun. It's like they don't have the M16; they got a P90. It's a top loading. It's pretty cool. So he has her demonstrate it for these Jaffa because they're trying to give these Jaffa weapons because they're turning on their masters. They're trying to give them weapons. They're like, we don't want your stupid guns. You're nothing compared to a fire stick, right?
Right.
So he shows her. She cuts a log in half with the automatic part, and then the top of the log is swinging, and she shoots the top of the rope to break it with a single shot. She's badass.
Yeah,
is all I'm saying. Yeah.
I even forget that happening, but yeah, that's really cool.
I don't know if it's happened yet for you. It may have.
Oh, okay. Maybe not. Maybe not.
But I know how you are, and I'm not really worried about spoiling anything because at best you'll go, "Oh yeah, he told me."
I already forgot.
Yeah. I don't think it'll be where you'll see it coming like, "Oh yeah, this has been spoiled for me." You know, no, you'll be like, "Oh yeah, he told me about." Yeah, that's how it's going to go.
Yeah, I'm good with like forgetting. And then after having,
Yeah.
oh, that's right. Now I remembered that I had remembered, but I forgot.
Yes, that you remembered. You forgot that you remembered. Yeah, so I really enjoyed her character. Her character and Daniel Jackson were so smart, and they were always, you know, Teal'c wasn't dumb, but Teal'c just didn't do anything. They were kind of like the Klingons of Stargate, you know, the Jaffa.
Mm-hmm.
But I did. Now you notice in the first episode of Stargate SG-1, Teal'c says yes. And that's the last time he says yes.
Oh, for real?
I think until probably at least like season 9 or 10, way back there. And the reason why I say it is from then on, anytime he says yes, it'll be indeed. It's
Indeed,
always
yeah.
indeed. Yes. Yeah.
I like when
Indeed.
he says again.
Again, yes.
Again.
Remember, did he drank the hot coffee? Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Like, oh, okay. When he smiles, he really lights up when because he doesn't smile very often. So when he smiles, yeah.
Now, here's an interesting little factoid. That actor, Christopher Judge, played with Richard Dean Anderson in a couple of episodes, at least one episode, of MacGyver.
Mm.
He was in an episode with MacGyver. Apparently, they hit it off. It was fun, and yeah, so he went on to work. Now, there's also a series of games called, I think it's God of War, Kratos and the God of War series of games. It's and anyway, and he voices those games. He's really kind of known for that. Won awards for it. Been on stage accepting. Yeah, he's and we're talking about. Pardon me. We're talking about Teal'c, the actor who plays Teal'c.
Mm-hmm.
One of our people in the chat, I don't know if they're watching today. One of the people in the chat actually named their child Teal'c.
Oh, for real?
After the show, yes. And someone else in the chat said they named their child after a sci-fi character as well. I just don't remember which one it was. My twin brother, he named his son Logan after Wolverine.
Ooh.
And then he named his
Logan's
other
a
one,
good name.
and he named his other son Daniel after Daniel Jackson.
Oh.
So I have a twin brother whose son is named Daniel after Daniel Jackson.
Cool.
From the TV show. Yeah,
From
very
the
cool.
TV show. Internet.
High Patient Stan Hope says I named my son Bear. I've like Bear McCready from that's not the same. Nobody knows who he is or what that is. I believe that's the guy who did the music for Battlestar Galactica. The orchestral, really cool orchestral kind of music.
Yeah.
Let's see. Miss Non Sequitur, welcome back. She fell asleep to our dulcet voices. Thank you for doing that. Let me. I know, fell asleep.
What happened?
Well, no, she's back now.
Okay.
There we go. No, bear in another language. Muy. Let's see. I'll name my.
I know people
I'll
who name
name-
their kids Bear.
Bear.
Bear. It's a cool. It's a cool name.
It's a cool name.
Yeah, Bear.
Damn it. Go here.
That would
go
be
here,
a good
go
name
here.
just to be a solo, like mono name with no last name. Bear.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Cher, but Bear.
Just bear. Just bear.
Madonna,
You
but
know.
Bear. Yeah, Bjorn. I love Bjorn.
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 Do you remember the Beverly Hillbillies?
I do, kind of, yes.
The actor who played Jethro, his name is Max Bear. His last name is Bear. His father was a boxer. Big boxer kind of person. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the show, and I'm going to go do my thing. Brian, thank you for joining me today. You are fantastic. Thank you, everybody. I hope you guys had a wonderful week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. I don't know I guess it's going to be Tuesday. All right. Going to be Tuesday when I see you again because the wonderful ladies are going to do the Monday show. Have a great weekend. Sin safely, my friends. Take care.
Got a house that smells like old cheese and shame. Father Flanagan's flesh candles change the game. Goat-scented thrills for your soul's delight. Light it up baby, make your room right. When you've sinned and need to atone, light a candle and avoid the stone. Smell the goat in a holy zone. Father Flanagan, here to set the tone. Confession booth, busy, no need to stress. Light a candle and forget your mess. Gross odors vanish like sins in the wind. With each wick, guess who's your new best friend? When you've sinned and need to atone, light a candle and avoid the stone. Smell the goat in a holy zone. Father Flanagan, here to set the tone. Lambs and calves may have their day, but goat's the scent that leads the way. Clean your slate with a sniff so pure. Father Flanagan's got the cure. Turn your home into a saintly space. With every whiff, find redeeming